Hey, good day, folks. Welcome to another episode of Andrew's Life. I welcome you to Lafayette, Indiana. Now, for those of you that have been following my channel for the last couple of years or so, some of you may remember me doing a video of Lafayette a couple of years or so ago. Well, I'm back again doing another video of Lafayette, except on this video, I feel on this video it's going to be a much better video than the ones I did before. Because on this video, I give you guys a little bit more context about the city. And there's a lot of footage that you're going to see in this video that you didn't see on my previous videos I made of Lafayette. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video, you get something out of it and all that fun stuff. Oh, and by the way, stay tuned for my West Lafayette video, which I will be uploading shortly once I get everything done on that video. So let's go here. I mean, so basically Lafayette, Indiana is located in western Indiana. I mean, it's not Northwest Indiana. We'll just say it's located in western Indiana. We'll just leave it like that. It is a couple of hours southeast of Chicago and an hour northwest of Indianapolis. And it was brought to my attention by one of the viewers of this channel that Lafayette/West Lafayette is actually considered a metro area here in the state of Indiana, which I did not know. So Lafayette/West Lafayette is actually a metro, so I learn something new every day, because honestly I did not know that this area was actually considered a metro. So anyways, Lafayette has got a population of 70,783 people. Oh, one more thing. For those of you that are in the back of the room, I am not doing the Lafayette/West Lafayette Metro on this video. I am doing specifically the city of Lafayette. So I just want to point that out as I continue to read off some of the numbers here. So again, the population in Lafayette is 70,783 people. And as of the 2020 census, this city has experienced a 5.4% population growth. Now, back during the 2010 census, the population was at 67,140 people, with a 19% population growth. Now, for the most part, this is a growing city. Ever since they began to record the census of this city has been growing. The only census year where this city has lost population was during the 1980 census, which at that point the population was 43,011 people, with a population loss of 4.3%. Now, Lafayette is located on the Wabash River. It's also the home of Purdue University, and some of the major roads or highways that services this city will be Interstate 65, obviously, which goes north and south. You go south, you'll end up you can go to Indianapolis. You go north, you'll end up in Chicago. You also got US 52. which goes northwest to southwest, and US 231, which is north to south, State Route 25, State Route 26, which is east to west, and then State Route 38, which is also east to west, except State Route 38 is a little south. State Route 38 is parallel to State Route 26, I believe. Now, State Route 38 is a little further south than State Route 26. And as far as some history, can't even talk. And here's a little bit of history of Lafayette. The city was founded in 1825 due to it being a trading post used by the French on the southeast bank of the Wabash River since 1717. The city was named after French general, and I'm going to let y'all know right now, I'm going to butcher the hell out of this man's name because I just am. But the name was, I want to say, Marquis de Lafayette, a revolutionary war hero. Lafayette was a trading post for fur trappers, merchants, and Indians. Lafayette was also a shipping center on the Wabash River. This was also the first place of airmail delivery in the United States, which happened on the 17th of August of 1859. And that's going to be your brief history of the city. Now, there is more history about the city, but I didn't want to bore you, so I thought I would just read off the parts which I feel many of you would be at least somewhat interested in. And of course, Lafayette is going to be one of your college town type of atmospheres. I mean, Lafayette, and as you guys will see on my West Lafayette video, I mean, the Lafayette West Lafayette metro area was built to cater to the college atmosphere here. But there's a little more than just college. There's a little more than just a college atmosphere here. I mean, if you choose to move here to Lafayette, there are jobs out here. The economy here is relatively solid. Now out here, I'm gonna just kind of read off some of your largest employers here. Now I believe that they still do have the Sebrew plant out here, but other than that, they got some other plants out here. They got some other places out here too, which the majority of the places, in fact, the places I'm getting ready to read off are all blue collar. So you don't have to have a college education to live here in Lafayette. I mean, if you're blue collar and you're willing to work, there appears to be a fair amount of opportunities out here for you. So let me read off the list here. So you got the Wabash National, which is the largest manufacturer of semi-truck trailers. You got the Subaru of Indiana Automotives. You got the Evonik, that's Evonik. I do not know how to pronounce it. I think it's pronounced Evonik, which is a pharmaceutical and chemicals company that's here in Tippecanoe County. You also have Primint, Primint, I think is pronounced Primient or Primient. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's basically a corn wet mill and refinery producing corn syrup. And you also have Landis in GYR, which is the manufacturer of electric meters for global ANSI markets. And as far as and when it comes to entertainment, I mean, there are a few things to do here. And obviously, if the entertainment here is not enough to excite you, you always can travel down to Indianapolis or up to Chicago. But as far as things to do here, I mean, obviously you have all your usual suspects for a college community. You got plenty of restaurants and bars to go to. But a few things to do here, which I'm not going to name everything off that's here in terms of entertainment because it'll take way too long. So here's a few things to do. Now, for starters, you got 4 public libraries, and then you have the Hand Mansion Museum of Indiana Art, the Malibu Jack's Indoor Arcade Center, the Art Museum of Greater Lafayette, Clegg Memorial Garden with 2 walking trails. You got the Wildcat Creek Trail, and you also have the Peters Mill Bridge Trail. And you also have the Imagination Station, which basically is a hands-on science museum. Now, if you want to live here in Lafayette, I mean, you know, it appears to be a good place to live. You know, you got plenty to do. It's a bustling city. However, the city does have a little bit of crime. I mean, you got the violent crime rate is 32% above national average. And when it comes to violent crime here, I mean, you know, maybe it could be the type of violent crime because you got a bunch of younger people getting drunk, getting into fights. You know how that goes sometimes. Now, property crime is going to be 77% above national average. So clearly people who live out here in Lafayette have sticky fingers. And again, a lot of the property crime could be condensed to the younger college population. I'm just assuming. I could be wrong, but that's my assumption. And as far as the racial demographics, you got 75.6% white, 8.4% black, 1.6% Asian, and 12.2% Hispanic. And if you're looking to rent, your median rent prices are going to go from $770 to $1,620 a month. Your median home price here is going to be $200,000. And the housing market here is fairly busy. I mean, Lafayette is a highly sought after area for people to live. A lot of people want to live here. So if you're looking to purchase a home here, you might want to have at least $300,000 to be competitive in this particular housing market. Now, even though there are a fair amount of houses that are for sale that are less than $300,000 here, I would say to be even a little bit competitive in this market, you might want to come to the table ready to spend $300,000 for a house. Now, as far as what I think about Lafayette, I mean, If you're into the college town-ish atmosphere, this could be a good place for you to live. I mean, everything, as far as it goes for all your amenities, everything you want and you need is most likely going to be here, or it will be across the river in West Lafayette. If you're looking for bigger city entertainment or larger city amenities, you have Indianapolis, which is only an hour south of here, and then of course you got Chicago as well. And I would say, as far as the job market, I mean, there appears to be plenty of opportunities here in the Lafayette West/West Lafayette Metro. So I would say, for jobs, you don't really have to drive too far for work. You can probably find work right here in town. And now we're going to go to niche. And we're going to see what other people think about Lafayette. People that I'm assuming know the area better than I do. Okay. There's been 220 people that have left a review of Lafayette. Now, all in all, Lafayette has a 4 out of 5 star rating. So we're going to start with excellent, and then we're going to work ourselves down to terrible. So we're going to start with 5 star and work all the way down to 1 star like I've been doing. So the first one I'm going to read off was it was from a month ago. So it's fairly recent. It's a 5 star. Lafayette is a great town with great people. It is a growing town with a diverse population and is home to Purdue University. One thing I would like to see changed is the growing crime rate. Well, unfortunately, when you have communities that are growing like Lafayette, crime, unfortunately, especially in an area like this, where you have a high younger population, crime, unfortunately, is going to be an issue. But hey, I feel them though. Whoever dropped that comment, I feel them. I get it. I would feel the same way if I was that person. Okay, this next one is 3 months ago. Another 5 star. I think Lafayette is expanding is a great way. No, I think Lafayette is expanding in a great way. That's what he meant to say. They are adding more and more to eat and activities for teens to go out and do. I am a nearby resident, and traveling to Lafayette is always fun because there is a variety of things to do or see. I'll read one more. This next one is 5 months ago. 5 stars. Lafayette is a great place. Now, Lafayette is great and provides lots of opportunities to work and to have fun. Also, there are many schools that are very nice, and I would send my kids to them. Alrighty. Here's another review. It's a 4 star. This is from 2 months ago. Lafayette is great. Lots to do and see without being too large. Still get to know others around you while not being bored. Okay, here's another 4 star review from 3 months ago. Lafayette has a feel of a small town while having all the amenities of larger cities. It is a okay city. Now, in my humble opinion, Lafayette, in my humble opinion, does not have a small town feel. Lafayette has a mid-size Lafayette, in my opinion, has a mid-sized city feel. I mean, it actually is a mid-sized city. But in my opinion, when I think of a small town, Lafayette does not come to mind at all. When I think of a small city, Lafayette does not come to mind. But that's me. Maybe the person that put that comment in, they might be from a larger city. They might be a city person. But anyways, let's keep on going. Now this next one is another 3-star 3 months ago. No, it's a 4-star 3 months ago. This town is okay. There isn't really much that makes it special, but it's okay. I have lived here my entire life and I do enjoy living here. Alrighty, we're gonna read a 3-star. We're gonna read a few 3-star reviews now. Now this first one is from 29 days ago. Hometown, born and raised. Over the years, it has gone downhill with low-income housing and people moving down from Chicago. Used to be a relatively quiet town before that. The area itself does have much to do besides sports for. The area itself doesn't have much to do besides sports for kids or traveling to another town to do something exciting. I love the town because I grew up here and have family here still. But other than that, it's nothing special. Alrighty. I got another 3-star review to read from 2 months ago. This one's going to be a little longer, so hopefully I can make it through okay. I've been in the city since 2012. I came here to work and there are job opportunities here. Lafayette is a prosperous manufacturing city with a lot of industry. It's easy to get a job here, but the work culture here can be a grind. If you need money, this is the place to earn a living. If you can toe the line and not complain or get fired. A lot of people say Lafayette is a college town, but technically that's not true. Lafayette is a blue-collar factory city and West Lafayette is a university city. Big difference. West Lafayette is completely separate city with its own mayor, city council, police, fire, and public schools, and two places could not be more different. West Lafayette is something of a small international city because of Purdue University, with its diverse student and faculty, but Lafayette is a humdrum factory town. Lafayette is swimming in drugs and crime is increasing, but people pretend that it's all well. The criticism in Lafayette seems to be smug, self-satisfied people. Okay, my man, whoever wrote that, a little comment, I don't know whether that person, man, woman, but whoever wrote that little comment, they broke it down for us. Man, we done got Lafayette, West Lafayette effed up. Now I guess I got Lafayette effed up a second ago when I called it a college town. So I guess, but I kind of understand where this comment is coming from though, because I guess if you want to be technical, Purdue is more so in West Lafayette than Lafayette. But depending on what piece of data that you read, when you do your research on the Lafayette, West Lafayette metro area, a lot of sites will tell you that Purdue is actually located in Lafayette. But according to this commenter, he's basically saying that Purdue is in West Lafayette, and that the college town, so to speak, is West Lafayette. As for Lafayette, it's just a blue-collar city, basically. Interesting. I'm glad I read it. Okay, here's another 3-star. This is from January of 2021. Conservative Midwest town with a high crime rate. Look it up. Drugs and gang activity is driving the crime. Lafayette is rated one of the highest crime per capita areas in the USA. Well, whoever wrote that, they must not travel nowhere, because there's places all day, every day that got crime numbers way higher than Lafayette. So I don't know where they get those numbers. I don't know where they get that from. I have no idea. Maybe they ought to take a trip to Alabama and Mississippi and even parts of Georgia. And I don't know, this person doesn't seem like they're real traveled. This person sounds like they're just extremely frustrated because they're seeing their city go to shit, in their opinion. Which I understand that, but you know, the highest crime per capita area in the United States? Nah, fam. Now this person goes on and states the cons of living in Lafayette. High crime, drugs. Pros: average cost of living, home to Purdue University. See, this person says that Lafayette is home to Purdue University. So I guess some of what's out here could be objective. Okay, let's keep on going. I'm gonna read one more 3-star. Now this one is a little older. It's from it's from August of 2020. 3 stars. Lafayette is an okay place to live. It feels like a small town in a large town environment. The university is good. Okay. We're gonna jump down to 2 stars. Okay. Here, now this one is from 11 months ago. It's a little longer, so I'm going to try to read through it the best I can. This is 2 stars. I've lived in Lafayette, Indiana since 2004. When I first came here, it was a dream come true. It was a dream come true. Quiet, friendly, and economical since probably around 2016-ish. I feel it has gotten worse. The schools are just not caring as they used to. The bus system is a joke. There is truly no mental health reach out that will help, nor homeless help that houses families. So basically what this person is saying is there is no true help for people that got mental health issues, and there doesn't appear to be decent services that cater to the homeless population that's most likely growing here in Lafayette. That's basically what they're saying. Okay, drugs is a huge issue. Recently in 2022 to 2023, there are shootings, bodies just showing up a lot. Man, okay, that's crazy. I wouldn't say racist, but highly privileged white people live here. I feel like they all hide behind the Bible, but sin all the time. Then want to throw stones. It is so fake here. This town has 1,000 restaurants on one long street, but won't build a homeless shelter. The crime rate has tripled. Our mayor is consistently doing photo ops instead of doing his job. We need leadership here. The good old hun rootin', tootin' stuff is over. How about the children that have died from the school shootings? We have to do better for the kids. Okay, here's another 2-star review. This one is from July of 2021. They need to get the crime off the streets and make the town what it used to be. Lafayette used to be such a nice town, and now it is really garbage. Okay, here's another. Now this one is a little older. It's a 2-star review from June of 2020. Lafayette didn't work for us. Lafayette itself was run down and failing, except maybe the downtown. And West Lafayette was basically just a college. The only thing to really do nearby, after you have already hit the tourist points, was to go to the bar or to drive out to Indy for the day. Already, we're going to drop down to the 1 stars. 1-star review. This is from April of 2022. Lots of drugs, shootings, crappy medical facilities and doctors, mental health facilities, and healthcare professionals leave a lot to be desired. Okay, another 1-star review from February of 2021. This town sucks. Donkey, I can't say the other word. Wouldn't recommend living here. Would definitely give it lower than a star. How about no stars? Okay. And I'm gonna read one more. This is a little older. It's from 2020. 1 star. Horrible place to work and live. They back losers and they hate you when you win. They kick people when they are down. This place is going downhill hard and fast. Since 2005, I have suffered 9 vicious dog attacks, 4 brutal beatings by humans, 2 friends murdered, and no justice served when you are brutally beaten or murdered. Locals reason away your credibility, like the wonderful school teacher shot to death at her front door. Her murderer got off scot-free. So to feel safer, locals justify it as she did something to bring it on to herself. Mayor is a king who runs unopposed hospitals, crooked cops, and courts. Corrupt quality of life is poor. Factory workers are royalty, and you are much better off on disability or welfare than working here. This is the destination to nowhere. I run a 5-star business. I was completely discouraged every step of the way. I am one of the most hated citizens in Lafayette, Indiana. Actually, they have a deep-seated resentment against me. Feels like hatred. This place ruined my life. Alrighty, this person has said a handful. Well, mouthful rather. I mean, I had to kind of, look at some of the words and sentences 2 and 3 times because there's so many words that they mispronounced that it was difficult for me to read. But whatever. I think you guys get the idea of what that person was trying to say. Now, in my humble opinion, I can't really speak a lot about Lafayette because I never lived here. But I would say, just off of what I read so far, Lafayette is like many other mid-sized cities that are growing in population. As the population increases, housing prices also increase, and unfortunately, crime is going to also increase. Now, I do want to point out that yes, Lafayette / West Lafayette, they do have public transportation here. And sorry about that. They do got public transportation here. Now, I don't know exactly what hours they run or how efficient they are, but they do got public transportation, which you guys will see on this video, and you will also see on my video of West Lafayette whenever I get ready to upload that video. Alright folks, I'm hoping you guys got something out of the commentary today. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, I hope you guys got something out of the commentary today. Now, some of the comments I read was a little difficult for me to read because A, the writing is small, and B, you have words that are mispronounced. You got sentences that are run-ons and make absolutely no sense. So, as always, feel free to drop a comment below and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. And on that note, stay blessed. And I'm going to also take this opportunity to thank everyone that has been watching my videos, to thank every one of you that have recently subscribed to my channel. And for those of you that do give my videos a thumbs up, I appreciate every last one of you. So on that note, stay blessed, and I'll catch you on the next one.